desperately wants to be Taylor Thomas' friend Jesse. Williams desperately wants to be Taylor Thomas' friend Karen Lynn. Desperately wants to be Taylor Thomas' friend Donna Austin. Desperately wants to be Taylor Thomas' friend Bonnie Knox. Desperately wants to be Taylor Thomas'
magic radio. Give me one last chance to show. Tell you what lurks deep inside. Deep inside my battered mind. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Leaving me outside. No, I can't get back in. No, I can't get back in. Leaving me outside. No, I can't get back in. No, I can't get back in. Da-da-da. Mrs. Magic to and fro. Just let me be myself.
Taylor Thomas always has at least 20 reliable close friends. People want to talk to Taylor at all times. Taylor Thomas' social battery is always full.
I'd say, see you later. If I thought I'd see you later, and I'd tell you that I loved you. If I did, it's so strange deciding how to feel about it. Such strange emotion, standing there beside it. I'm home with moonlight on the river, saying my goodbyes. Home, there's moonlight on the river. Everybody dies. I'd say, see you next time. If I thought there were a next time. Easy conversation ain't exactly where we're at. It's so strange deciding how I feel about you. It ain't like I ain't use going on without you. I'm home with moonlight on the river, saying my goodbyes. Home, there's moonlight on the river. Everybody dies. Home, with moonlight on the river, saying my goodbyes. I'm home, there's moonlight on the river. Everybody dies.
With her too.
Pick you up at home 2:45. Ask you if you want something to eat. Drive around, get drunk, do it over again. Wake you up at night 1:45. I can never stop, wanna have fun. Don't be acting like I'm the kind of girl who can sleep. 'Cause every time you say you're gonna go, I just smile 'cause babe I already know. You know I got nothing under this overcoat. Ooh, let the light in. Let your back door yelling 'cause I wanna come in. Look at us, you and I back at it again. Pick you up around 1:45. Usually we got nothing to do. Screw it, maybe you should go and record some of the songs. Got my dress on tight 'cause you know that I like shining in the light. There's so much writing on this life and how we write our love song. Ooh, let the light in. Let your bed door yelling 'cause I wanna come in. Ooh, turn your light on. Look at us, you and I back at it again.
always has at least 20 reliable close friends. People want to talk to Taylor at all times. Taylor Thomas's social battery is always full. People always want to talk to Taylor Thomas. Taylor Thomas makes quiet people talk to Taylor. Thomas is a very social person. People who have never shown interest in Taylor Thomas want to talk to her. Taylor Thomas' social life is super fun. Taylor Thomas is invited to every hangout and event. People are attracted to Taylor Thomas instant. Taylor Thomas attracts
Don't get it
Taylor Thomas to befriend. People Taylor Thomas has
big idea.
is drawn to her. Taylor Thomas' presence draws everyone around her. Taylor Thomas is now friends with people.
Gonna happen.
Everyone is friendly towards Taylor Thomas. Taylor Thomas makes multiple friends easily. More than half of the school considers Taylor Thomas their friend. Also, has situations about Taylor Thomas' favorite. Taylor Thomas attracts as much as desire.
You paint yourself wide and feel noise. There'll be something missing. Now that you found it's gone. Now that you feel it, you don't. You got off the
Many friends people flock to her.
so don't get big idea. They're not gonna You'll go to hell for your dirty mind is thinking.
Teresa desperately wants to be Taylor Thomas' friend Jesse. William desperately wants to be Taylor Thomas makes quiet people talk to Taylor. Thomas is a very social person. People who have never shown interest in Taylor Thomas.
just a spark, but I look better in the dropped into a dream. Always the first to know, always the last to leave. If you're sober in the morning, you can always just pretend that you're drunk on your way home, and the party didn't end. When the sunlight meets the dawn, you'll see I'm not the one you want, 'cause I look better in the dark.
A night as a thief, some poet once wrote, steals the colors for the day. It's kind of pretty if you like words, but for my dog, they're not exactly true. Because there are colors tonight. The burning red passion, the angry green of jealous, and the ugly, terrifying black fear.
Taylor Thomas is in multiple friends. Groups Taylor Thomas has tons of reliable friends. Taylor Thomas always has at least 20 reliable close friends. People want to...
Oh, baby. Oh, man. You're making me crazy. Really driving me mad. That's alright with me. It's really no fuss, as long as you're
Williams desperately wants to be Taylor Thomas' friend Karen Lynn.
Desperately wants to be Taylor Thomas' friend Donna Austin. Desperately wants to be Taylor Thomas' friend Molly Dalton. Desperately wants to be Taylor Thomas' friend William Levy. Desperately wants to be Taylor Thomas' friend Jesse Williams is drunk. Taylor Thomas and Marshall friends with their dad. Jesse desperately wants to be friends with Taylor Thomas. Taylor Thomas is all Jesse Williams think about Taylor Thomas. Friends with Taylor
to me. My cat, my coat, leave on a high note. There's nowhere to go but on. Heart on my sleeve, not where we should be. The songs I don't keep again. My moves, my face, what day in the face. It's the calendar page again. Take it slow, take it easy on me. She's so light, she's so light on me, please. Take it slow, take it easy on me. She's so light, she's so light on me, please. As we've been, is the dirtiest clean, I know. My cat, my coat, leave on a high note. There's nowhere to go, there's nowhere to go. Take it slow, take it easy on me. She's so light on me, please. Take it slow, take it easy on me. She's so light on me, please.
Makes multiple new friends.
I thought that I was dreaming when you said you loved me. The start of nothing, I had no chance to prepare. I couldn't see you coming. The start of nothing, ooh, I could hate you now. It's quite alright to hate me now. When we both know that deep down the feeling still deep down is good. If I could see through walls, I could see it faking. If you could see my thoughts, you would see your faces. Safe in my rental, like an army truck back then. We didn't give a fuck back then. I ain't a kid no more. We'll never be those kids again. We tried to six, had the X6 back then. Back then, no matter what I did, my waves wouldn't dip back then. Everything sucked back then, we were friends. I thought that I was dreaming when you said you loved me. The start of nothing, I had no chance to prepare. I couldn't see you coming. The start of nothing, ooh, I could hate you now. it's quite alright to hate me now. But we both know that deep down, the feeling still deep down is good. In the halls of your hotel, arm around my shoulder so I can tell how much I meant to you, meant to sincere back then. We had time to kill back then. You ain't a kid no more. We'll never be those kids again. It's not the same. Ivory's illegal. Don't you remember? Broke your heart last week. You'll probably feel better by the weekend. Still remember, had you going crazy, screaming my name. The feeling deep down is good. I thought that I was dreaming when you said you loved me. The start of nothing, had no chance to prepare, couldn't see you coming. And we started from nothing. Ooh, I couldn't you know? It's alright to hate me now. We both know that deep down, the feeling still deep down is good. All the things I didn't mean to say, I didn't mean to do. There were things you didn't need to say. Did you need to? Need to?
This attracts people like a magnet. People are instantly drawn to Taylor Thomas. This attracts and keep people easily. It is easy for Taylor Thomas to befriend. People Taylor Thomas has drawn to Taylor Thomas. Taylor Thomas attracts anyone she knows. Anyone Taylor Thomas wants to be friends with is instantly drawn to her. Taylor Thomas' presence draws everyone around her. In everything Taylor Thomas wants to be friends with, wants to be friends with her too. Taylor Thomas is not friends with people. She
Cause I'm in love with these Tumblr girls with skinny waists and drug habits. Pretty faces, love status. She acts as if she's the baddest. Man, I swear she's just like tons of girls. She expects the free drinks, and I'm successful, she thinks. Always comes around when we stinks. We fuck off and on, off and on. Only ever really fuck off and on. Never see her these days cause I'm off and gone. When I'm home off tour, never stop for long. Back this week from across the pond. Notice I was close to the block she's on. Elevated to the floor, loft was on. Drinking whiskey, she likes vodka strong. But after we fuck, it's over. Walk out the door, that's closure. No, I can't stay here and hold her. Tomorrow I'll act like I don't know her. Would never be here sober. Can't tell which one is colder. My clothing's on, we both did wrong. I gotta go, that's what I told her, yeah. She said she can't feel her face. Yeah, right now I can't feel my heart. For your feelings, there's no place. Yeah, but you knew that from the start. You and I were made of glass, we'd never last. You and I were made of glass, we'd never last. Quick to die, we moved fast and then we crashed. You and I were made of glass, we'd never last. She's fine as fuck and she knows it. Sexy body, she shows it. Loves the drama, she chose it. She draws a line and she blows it. The most fun, I suppose it. Pops a bottle, won't close it. Feels a fit, then she throws it. She pops a bar, now she's dozing. She's hot and cold, hot and cold. Homie, I don't know, she's hot and cold. Truly the bullshit has gotten old. Superficial with a rotten soul. Fucking off and on, always stop and go. Probably got someone, choose not to know. Head to her place, then we lock the door. Making bad calls when I'm off the blow. Cause she's a bitch, I'm selfish. Want every girl, can't help it. And it's tough for me to shelf it. It's you I see myself with. Right now I know you felt it. I touched it and she melted. We shouldn't chill, but we do it still. Gotta play the hand if you dealt it, yeah. She said she can't feel her face. Yeah, right now I can't feel my heart. For your feelings, there's no
say. It's not important what you stand for. You're asking, will he be the one? I'll be gone before you're done tonight. Waiting for another day. You're not getting what you pay for. Trying to salvage what's undone, and tonight you gotta run tonight. Never knew the name, they're looking all the same to me. They only chase the fame, there's no one left to blame but me.
Taylor Thomas attracts anyone she wants. Anyone Taylor Thomas wants to be friends with is instantly drawn to her. Taylor Thomas' presence draws everyone around her. And everyone Taylor Thomas wants to be friends with is instantly drawn to her. Taylor Thomas is her friend. She desires to be friends with her. Taylor Thomas is everyone who is now a friend. Everyone is friendly towards Taylor Thomas. Taylor Thomas makes everyone feel easy. Everyone truly cares Taylor Thomas. Therefore, also supports Taylor Thomas.
After dark, it's really, really love you. Someone could break your neck.
she desired to be friends with before everyone. Taylor Thomas has ever wanted to be friends with her friend.
To take my love away. When I come back around, will I know what to say? Said you won't forget my name. Not today, not tomorrow. Kinda strange, feeling sorrow. I got change you could borrow. When I come back around, will I know what to say? Not today, maybe tomorrow. Open up the door, can you open up the door? I know you said before you can't cope with anymore. You told me it was war, said you'd show me what's in store. I hope it's not for sure. Can you open up the door? Did you
Taylor Thomas presents
and that's when you found me. I was waiting in the garden, contemplating. Beg your pardon, but there's a part of me that recognizes you. Do you feel it too? When you told me it was serious, were you serious? They told me they were only curious, but now it's serious. Open up the door, can you open up the door? I know you said before you can't cope with anymore. You told me it was war, said you'd show me what's in store. I hope it's not for sure. Can you open up the door? Feel
Ruth wants to befriend Taylor Thomas. Taylor Thomas is all Jesse Williams can think about. Everyone Taylor Thomas wants to be friends with is drawn to her. Taylor Thomas is friends with everyone. There is no one who wants to be friends with Taylor Thomas. Everyone wants to have a conversation with Taylor Thomas. Taylor Thomas is very wanted and accepted by everyone.
She's forgotten her car keys and the flowers for her friends. They say she's a hobby. She is on a mess, 'cause you're holding on to someone who's special, educating someone who's mental, giving the fat pigs a facial. We all listen to death metal. He's completely flat. She's in with the rockers, but it's not to her taste, 'cause you're holding on to someone who's special, educating someone who's mental, giving the fat pigs a facial. We all listen to death metal. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
People are instantly drawn to Taylor Thomas. Taylor Thomas attracts and keeps people easily. It is easy for Taylor Thomas to Taylor Thomas has many friends. People flock to Taylor Thomas. Taylor Thomas attracts anyone she wants. Anyone Taylor Thomas wants to be friends with is instantly drawn to her. Taylor Thomas presents everyone around her. And everyone Taylor Thomas wants to be friends with is to be friends with her. Taylor Thomas is never afraid to be. She desires to be friends with everyone.
Love when it comes without a warning, 'cause waiting for it gets so boring. A lot can change in 20 seconds. A lot can happen in the dark. case you lose your bearings. Some information's not for sharing. Use different names at hotel check-ins. It's hard to stop it once it starts. It starts. I'm not sentimental, but there's something about the way you look tonight. Makes me wanna take a picture, make a movie with you that we'd have to hide. You better lock your phone and look at me when you're alone. Won't take a lot to get you going. I'm sorry if it's torture though. I know it might be more of an obsession. You really make a strong impression. Nobody saw me in the lobby. Nobody saw me in your arms. I'm not sentimental, but there's something about the way you look tonight. Makes me wanna make them jealous. I'm the only one who does it how you like. You better lock your phone and look at me when you're alone. Won't take a lot to get you going. I'm sorry if it's torture though.